Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and the climb is going to begin on the family KAMEHAMEHA EZA. As you guys know, I like to try and get as high as I can on some of these Extreme Z-Awaken events, and to try not to flood the channel with videos of this, like, you know, I try and go, I don't know, like 15? It depends on how difficult the event is, right? So, like, you know, towards the end of, like, the Broly one, like, I started doing videos basically every 10 levels, because it was just immediately difficult. Same thing with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku event. Now, the Family Kamehameha one, this is so easy. It's insane. Like, I wonder how high I can get. I kind of get the feeling that I could probably close in on, like, stage 120 based upon how some certain luck factors will go. See, like right here, I'm pretty sure we're gonna one-turn this right here. This is the dream rotation, and I don't think Goku will be able to survive. Now, the reason that I think I could get up to 120 is AGL Tapion. His presence on the team as like an ideal unit for this, like, changes the game completely, because when you fall below 50% health, he transforms into Hirudegarn. Hirudegarn absolutely dicks Goku down. And as you guys can see, so do all the Turles units. Like, I like, casually, like, look at that. We didn't even get to the second Turles. Like, that was Turles, Great Ape Turles, and he's done. We didn't even get to the last Turles on rotation, and we're already at stage 50. Like, it's insane how easy this one is compared to the others. But at the same time, like, we're not using a restrictive typing whatsoever. Like, Super Saiyan 3 Goku's Extreme Z-Awakening event, you know, revived warriors is not, like, that crazy strong. Like, you have Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who's fine, but he's not a villain. You know, you have Perfect Cell, who's a good unit, but difficult to make work right in that setting. Now, here we go, where we have Tapion. The Hirudegarn transformation absolutely destroys this event. You have the Turleses. Like, Turles himself is the best support unit in the game. I've said that many times. Great Ape Turles is actually a good enough unit and a good enough partner with Turles that I actually felt it was okay to go ahead and rainbow him as well. Okay, wow. No Turleses. What the? Oh, hold on. Let's just hop in. I might, like, when I do these videos now, just start to do this strategy of I'll just pick a random unit, hop in, and immediately back out. That way, like, you know, if any, oh, we had such a good rotation right here. That way you guys can kind of, how do I say, like you kind of see the strategy that you guys could use, like if you're on global and maybe you're struggling with one of the new EZAs looking for certain friend type units, right? Like, I've seen over and over on the Dokkan subreddit, like, posts of, you know, does anyone have Angel Golden Frieza? Please add me. Does anyone have LR Trunks and Goten? Please add me for the previous Extreme Z-Awakening events, right? See, boom. That didn't take very long. We're able to find a second Turles, and we'll go ahead and hop into the event. Now, I already decided that I was going to rainbow Great Ape Turles. My Janemba in the past was already rainbowed. Same thing with my AGL Bojack. Like, I had already decided to rainbow these units, and then it turns out that they're amazing in this event. So I even feel better about my decision. AGL Golden Frieza is better than Tech Golden Frieza here, obviously because of the typing. I may give him some orbs. Same thing with AGL Tapion. I might 100% him to see how far I can go in this event. And Janemba is the one unit who I might remove. I don't know what I would replace him with. Maybe with the AGL Cooler, I suppose I could put on the team. You know, there's a lot of good AGL units on the movie boss category. But moving forward, I think one thing I'm probably going to try and do with my orbs, because JP gives out so many orbs now, you have enough to, like, you know, rainbow the LRs and the Dokkan Fest units. Watch Janemba without, just watch this. Yep. So, you know, you have enough to take care of the Dokkan Fest units anyway. And then with any excess orbs I have, I'm probably going to rainbow units that'll help me beat Extreme Z-Awakening events. So a perfect example of this is Full Power Frieza's event, right? I did not get very far in Full Power Frieza's Extreme Z-Awakening event. So when that returns, what I probably will do is I'll go ahead and rainbow the angry Kamehameha Goku, you know, the Goku that's screaming as Namek is destroyed. By rainbowing him, I'll be able to take down that physical full power Frieza event and get a lot further. I can't remember where I ended up finishing. I think it was in the 40s. I didn't get very far in that one. For whatever reason, I didn't really try to either. Both the Broly and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku one, I was able to get up to stage about 80-ish. The Broly one is still up. If I wanted, I could continue to try and move forward in that, but it's not really a big concern to me. Now, Tapion, right? Tapion is not able to hurt Goku really much, and I think even Rainbowed, he wouldn't be able to hurt him that much either. But he does reduce damage by 50%, which is crucial, especially if I gave this guy all the extra defensive nodes. He would be a beast in reducing damage here. Plus, giving him a lot more health would help out the team a lot more, of course, with health. And then Hirudegarn, bro, Hirudegarn, the only thing is that Hirudegarn, thinking about this, Hirudegarn would not become stronger by, wait, would they have big bad bosses? Yeah, they do. Hirudegarn would not become stronger, I don't think, from potential or buffs, because unfortunately, those transformations, like the Great Ape type transformations, they don't get hidden potential buffs factored into their stats. So I don't think you can buff Hirudegarn, but when Tapion transforms into Hirudegarn, he is an extreme AGL unit, right? So that is something to keep in mind as well. Also, getting like the one thing in the orb system, the kind of the picture of Goku's face that allows you to heal more health from the same type orbs, that is a big deal in events like this. I won several times in Broly's EZA event only because of the fact that I was able to heal so much health from these same type orbs. So those are always very, very important to kind of prioritize getting. I've been seeing a lot of physical LR Ginyu forces as of late as well. Now, I did maybe a dumb thing. I decided to awaken every other unit that awakens with battlefield medals except for physical LR Ginyu. So at this point, he is the only one that I need to actually do that with. I want to see. Okay. I'm going to do this just to see for myself. Wait, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. I want to see for myself if Janemba really is like the best option here in terms of trying to defend these attacks, or if I would have been better off with Tapion or what. Bojack, by the way, Bojack is like, you know, he is able to hit hard, you know, 1.6 million or 1.6 million right there. But without the presence of LR Bojack as a linking partner for him, he certainly is not able to hit with the ridiculous heights that he can when LR Bojack is actually around. All right, so Janemba got hit. 51k, not too bad, and he's getting hit for 10k, but he does have that, you know, 25 to 30% chance to dodge, which is very nice. Now, Frieza will reduce the damage by 90%. That's also quite good. I'm really considering SA10ing him and maybe giving him like full crits and additionals like I did with Super Saiyan 3 Trunks for Broly's Extreme Z Awakening event. The only reason I don't know is because this Frieza, like, he is so old. Like I could see us getting like an LR like Golden Frieza, a live Golden Frieza, you know, before, like, I don't know. At the same time, that Frieza, okay, Turles got a transformation. Turles getting his transformation in here in the Extreme Z Awakening event's actually pretty good. Because, you know, like, when he crits or anything, like, the amount of damage he could do is disgustingly high. Let me get all these AGL orbs. Actually, now that I think about it, this Turles, yeah, only one. Let me go ahead. I need to remember to level this up. That'll be very important moving forward in this event. But Turles, when he gets his transformation off, he does a couple things. One, he heals, which is very, very nice. And then he gets the attack and defensive buff of 130%, which will be very, very good here. Like when Turles transforms, he does monster damage. As you guys can see, 1.8 is very, very high right there. So, like the Turles units are just very, very good for this event. The other thing, too, is that Great Ape Turles can transform, and that's actually helpful. Unlike most events where, you know, you get one of these great ape transformations and it's, you know, shit. You hate it. Here it's actually good because, you know, these are just free turns where you're able to inflict damage upon Goku and you have no chance of being hit yourself. So I really do like whenever Great Ape Turles wants to go ahead and transform. The other thing too is I know that I do need to kind of move quickly getting through these ranks right here. And get up to, like, I want to see how high I can get in this EZA, because I presume at a certain point, we'll leave with Janemba, at a certain point, it's going to be quite difficult to find Turles friends, because both Turles and Ultimate Gohan, the two leaders for the EZAs up right now, are not common leaders that you find that often. They're just not. People don't really run either of those units. Turles is a very fun team. I gotta imagine when he comes back for the second time. Ooh, perfect. That's why I like Janemba. I gotta imagine if Turles comes back for a second time, and let's say he's on a good banner, right? Like, let's say there's, I don't know, a Dokkan Fest Super Baby 2, right? You know, great golden ape, great baby. Except rather than like the Great Ape type mechanic, it's the, you know, the transformation mechanic, like Ultra Instinct Goku, and he's an amazing unit. And then Turles is on that banner, and people will pull him. Then people will start running the Turles team. Like that's kind of my hope, because the Turles team is very, very strong. It's very good, and I really wish I could run it more often. Because I do understand that a lot of people probably don't run it because they don't have the LRs, you know, LR Broly, LR Bojack, things of that nature. But you know, even if you have just like Tech Golden Frieza, Physical Cooler, and SCR Janemba, like the team is crazy. Like it's very, very good. Ooh, 3 million, damn! Great Ape Turles is just a fucking boss in this event, bro. Look at that. Like if you get that, like if you start one of these fights out with the golden rotation of, you know, both Turleses and Great Ape Turles, like the fight like instantly ends, bro. It's fantastic. Even Janemba 2 is still quite good at this point in terms of attacking and dodging. He has just a high enough defensive chance, and I believe I gave him 15 dodge rather than other crits and additional abilities, which is very, very helpful for him as well in terms of like reducing the amount of damage he would take. Because like I do kind of like when I was giving him potential system buffs, like I was thinking of that. Like, you know, like Janemba is not like meant to be a hard hitting unit first. He's a defensive unit first. So I figured maximizing his defensive capabilities would be smarter. That's why when I eventually get dupes for Dispo, I will be putting them into his, I'll give him 15 dodge for sure. Dispo getting 15 dodge I think is a good idea. And let me just double check. Janemba has 15 dodge. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Now, another unit you could say, like, why wouldn't you give 15 dodge is Ultra Instinct Goku. Now, to me, that's a little different because Ultra Instinct Goku, before he transforms, he already is just a monster tank, right? With that 100% defensive buff. And then after he transforms, he has a 70% dodge to any, a 70% chance to dodge anyway. For him, I actually did feel like it was much better prioritizing on crits and additionals for Ultra Instinct Goku. The other reason is he just flat out is a much harder hitter than other like dodging type units in the game, like Caulifla, Janemba, Dispo. They're not really like Dokkan Fest level hard hitters. Well, Janemba is. Like he is able to hit on that level, but not like Ultra Instinct Goku is even one notch higher than him. You guys get what I'm saying. But all right, I figure we'll go ahead and end here. Like as you guys can see, it's a lot different going through this EZA than it is like the Broly one, where you know I'm calculating every move. Like fuck, you know, Ultimate Gohan, what slot in the rotation do I put him in here? It's just like I'm just casually dicking around. Like I presume once I maybe get to like stage 90, it's gonna start getting tough. But as of right now, it still really is not that hard. But all right, guys, that will do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time.